The gloves are off at White Glove Beers because it's the final. And for a final, you need a brand new pair of gloves. So yeah. If I can learn how to put them on. God, they're a bit smaller than the last ones I bought. What size are these? For kids, I think. But anyway, it's the final. I have to have a word with old Amazon. They've sent me the wrong gloves. But yeah, we'll get a new pair on. That will probably only last this video now. There you go. See, shows you I didn't even try them on. They're a brand new pair. Look at the state of them. What size are they? 2 pairs, cotton. Oh, it says S. So I'm guessing they're small. I didn't order a small. Order a large. But yeah. Right, it's the final. I don't know who's there. My guess would be Argentina versus France. They both look good. To tell you where I am in the tournament, we're currently watching England. It's half time. We're 1-0 down to Congo. DR Congo. We're currently 1-0 down. Right, let's just pour these to start with. So we have got the final. Lowenbrau. Give them a chance to settle. So we had a couple of shock results. We had Germany go out on penalties. Who would have thought that? And Holland go out on penalties. And is England joining them? 1-0 down at half time to Congo. Right. It's quite funny how this has worked out. We've got Lowenbrau in the Lowenbrau machine. We're at 5.2%. And we've got Hawkstone in the Hawkstone machine. Coming at 4.8%. And the winner will get a pint drawn in the World Cup glass, which in about 45 minutes time. And none of these teams could be in. So Lowenbrau is representing Germany, who have gone out. And Hawkstone representing England, who are on the way out. Yeah. So Lowenbrau 5.2%. And Hawkstone 4.8%. So there's 0.4% in it. But does that little 0.4 really matter? So this is the Lowenbrau. A lovely golden colour. Couple of finger white head, or a finger and a bit. 2 small fingers. White fluffy head. Lovely carbonation in the glass. Little tiny bubbles coming up, keeping the head there. And Hawkstone, the second keg of it, because the first one was more of an IPA. So another lovely, clear, golden coloured beer. Loads of carbonation. With a 1.5, 2 finger white fluffy head. So we better not mix these ones up because they look pretty much identical. You can't really tell them apart. Need to clean the glass a bit, where it's cold. They're both set at 3 degrees. The condensation is real on both of them. So yeah, we have got Hawkstone in the left hand, Lowenbrau in the right, and I'll put them up towards the light. I think the Hawkstone is a tiny bit darker. Tiny bit. Not much in it. They're both very clear. Both carbonated. Both white fluffy head. But the Hawkstone is tiny bit darker than the Lowenbrau. So we're going to keep the Lowenbrau on the right. Hawkstone on the left. So, what can I tell you about these? So, Lowenbrau, brewed in Germany, comes with the Germany purity law of water purity law. Absolutely fantastic beer. Very crisp, very refreshing, very light bodied. Very tasty. Hawkstone comes from, love him or hate him, Jeremy Clarkson in the Cotswolds in the UK, England to be precise. Made with all his own ingredients he finds around his farm. I believe it comes, the water inside it is from a spring water. And yeah, very, very similar beers. Very, very similar to smelling. They probably smell near enough identical. So it's all going to be down to the taste. Before I do this, pause the video here. Let me know in the comments, if this was you and you've had both of these kegs before, what one are you picking? Because this is one that could go to a penalty shootout. They're both that good. They got here for a reason. I've got the tap handles and skins for them for a reason. They're not just here on merit. And we're not going to be biased and just give it to Hawkstone for the sake of giving it to Hawkstone. We are going to try them both. And we are going to pick a winner. And the winner will be poured into the World Cup glass and be crowned the winner of Perfect Draft Beer of 2026. Well, that's probably not fair because I haven't got all the beers in there, but is there any better than this? You could have put Spartan in there instead of Lowenbrau, I suppose, but I prefer Lowenbrau. So, Hawkstone seems to be holding its head longer than Lowenbrau. Carbonation is still coming up. They're identical glasses. Let's dive in. So we're going to go with the Lowenbrau first. Lovely, smooth, very crisp on the tongue. Goes down well. Loads of flavour in there. Overall, a 10 out of 10 beer. It's unreal. Hawkstone. 0.4% lower in ABV. Will that make a difference? It's probably got a little bit more malty flavour to it. A little bit more bitter than the Lowenbrau. Drunk about the same of them. Enjoying them both. I'm just watching the replay here of Harry Kane where it's taken out by the goalkeeper. That's definitely a penalty. He's got nowhere to put his leg. His leg's gone down. He's been touched by the goalkeeper. It's definitely a penalty. Been robbed. At the end of the day, the winner here today is me. I've got these two kegs. Fantastic beers. But I think I've made my decision. Is it going to be Germany or England? Lowenbrau or Hawkstone? For me, Both of these beers have been absolutely standout beers. You can't go wrong with either of them. But in this heat wave, watching the World Cup, enjoying a beer, going into the World Cup glass and being crowned the 2026 perfect draft World Cup of beers is going to be Lowenbrau. Sorry for all you people that wanted the winner to be England, but there's only one beer here that's deserving of going in this glass. And I'll tell you what, it's a terrible glass to pour a beer into. It don't look good at all. It's an exclusive, like, 6-finger head at the moment. It is clearing quite quickly, but the winner of the 2026 World Cup of Beers. I see a lot of people using this glass, but I don't think I'll be using it again after this because it looks. It's not even a pint, is it? What's that? That's about 300, 350, 400 ml, that. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this series. If you have and you want a perfect draft machine, there is a link down below to get yourself some money off, new customers only. Buying it through the Perfect Draft app, getting yourself a little bundle deal, getting a machine, a keg and a couple of glasses with £10 off. Do recommend it. And if you're new here, like, subscribe, comment, let me know if this would have been the one you picked. Is Lowenbrau the beer for you? Let me know if you got one of these glasses and if you like them or not. Must be nuclear. There's a lot of carbonation coming up. Review the glass. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun to do this. It's cost me a bit of money to buy some of these kegs. But it's been fun. It's been enjoyable. I've drunk the kegs watching the World Cup. We're only into the last 32. So England's just kicked off for the second half. I'm going to enjoy these 3 beers while watching the game. Hopefully we come back and win. But yeah, I think my money for the World Cup, I reckon Argentina's going to do it again. I reckon tonight, watching this video when it comes out, so it's going to be in about 10 hours time, I reckon you're going to be watching Argentina lift the World Cup. But who knows? The shocks at this World Cup have been unreal so far. There could be a lot more on the way. Who knows? Argentina could get knocked out to Cape Verde. Who knows? But anyway, thank you for watching. And keep drinking your beers. Definitely get yourself some Lowenbrau if you can get yourself hold of it, because it is probably the best keg on the machine. But anyway, cheers.